hello to all of my friends at Chamberlin Elementary School. I wish I was there with you today, but I can't be, so I figured I would answer all of the questions that you sent me, and I would answer them in a video since I can't be there with you today. But I had such an amazing time when I was at your school, and I really hope that I get to come back and visit you all again. So I'm going to answer some of your questions. Actually, I'm going to answer all of your questions that were given to me. So my first question that I received was, can we see a picture of your cats and dogs? Of course. So I have 4 animals at home. I did read you the book about Amos, but Amos passed away over a year ago, so he's not at home with me. But here's a picture of Amos anyways, because Amos is awesome. He was my best dog ever, as you know, my service dog. So here's a beautiful picture of Amos, my black lab. And then also I have a yellow lab, and his name is Toby. Toby is awesome. Toby's 8 years old right now. He actually turned 8 on November 10th. So you know that Amos's birthday was on Christmas Day. Toby's birthday is actually one day before Veterans Day. So Toby's birthday is November 10th. And then here is my cat. My cat named Ellie. And Ellie I've had for quite a while now. I think I've had her probably around 12 years. So she's just around 12 years old because we got her when she was about 3 months old. We don't know her exact birthday because we found her. She was a stray cat. So I don't know her exact birthday, but I think we celebrate it right around September. We don't really have an actual date. Just in September, we celebrate Ellie's birthday. So Ellie is my cat that I have had for a very long time. And then we also have Sophia. Sophia is a cat that we got when we picked her up. She was also a stray, but she was found and brought to a shelter. So we picked her up at a shelter. And again, I'm not exactly sure how old Sophia is. I am guessing that Sophia is probably around 7 years old. I think we did get her when she was about 3 months old as well. But we don't know her actual birthday. But I believe she's around 7 years old. So this is Sophia. And then, guess what we did? We got a puppy. So this is my puppy. This is Rocky. Rocky is a Newfoundland. We call him a Newfie, and he is going to get very big. So right now he's pretty small. I mean, not really for a puppy. He's only 3 months old. His birthday is, I don't remember the exact date right now, but it's August 27th, right around there. So he's 3 months old. And he's gonna get really big, like a bear, and really fluffy. So I think he's gonna weigh about 120 or 130 pounds. So he's gonna be really big. And he does a lot of puppy stuff right now, like, biting on people's ankles, and he chews things a little bit. Not too bad, actually. Very hyper, very playful, and we love our puppy Rocky. So those are my pets that we have at my house. Next question. Did other people get hurt? That's a good question. And yes, other people did get hurt. Not only the day that I got hurt, 2 other people that were in the vehicle with me actually did get hurt. One of them did pass away. He got hurt very badly, and he did make it to the hospital, but his injuries were really bad that he did not make it. And his name was Luis. And I think about Luis every single day. And then another friend of mine who was in the vehicle, his name was Andrew. And he was hurt too, but he did make it. He's okay, and he is actually living in the state of Arkansas. And Luis actually is from California. But Andrew, who was in the vehicle with me as well, he is from Arkansas, and he is doing well. He is married and has some children. And then I knew a lot of other people who got hurt as well. Not that day with me, but I had a lot of, I called them brothers, even though they aren't actually my brothers. They're like brothers because I was very close with them. But a lot of them did get hurt as well. So that was a great question. How old am I? Well, I am 4 or 3 or 43. Which one? Think 43? I think so too. I am 43 years old. Is that old? I know some of you are saying yes, it is not. And I know your teachers are saying no, it's not old. 43 is not old. I don't feel old at all. But I'm 43 years old. So what happened to me happened 19 years ago, which means I was actually 24 years old when I got hurt. So I'm 43 years old today. Not today. Today's not my birthday. But right now, at this very moment, I am 43. Okay, next question. How do you lift weights? Well, that's a good question. That's like the question I get when people say, Rick, can you run? And what do you think the answer is? Can I run? You're probably thinking, no, I can't. Well, yes, I can. I can run. Like, can you play the violin? I know a lot of you are shaking your head no, but that's not true. Can you play the violin? Sure you can. You can play the violin. You just don't play the violin. So it's like people ask me all the time, Rick, can you run? So what do you think the answer is? Yes, I can run. But do I run? No, I do not run. There's a difference between what we can do and what we actually do. How do I lift weights? I don't really lift weights. There was a time where I did, and just like most things, I have to do things a little differently. So like when I would lift weights with the bar, I couldn't really hold on to the bar because of my hands, so I would put a strap around the bar and I could hold on to the strap. And I could lift the bar that way. So I just have to do things a little differently. And thankfully, there's a lot of really awesome people out there. A lot of them are called occupational therapists. And occupational therapists, they help you figure out how to do things that aren't like everybody else. You watch people do things and you're like, oh, there's only one way to do that. Well, not always. There's a lot of other ways to do those things. So they teach you how and they show you how to do those things. And a lot of those things you can figure out on your own, but sometimes you do need help. So occupational therapists do that, help you find ways to do things a little differently. It's a great question. Next question. What year did I get Amos? Let's see. So Amos passed away in 2024. So he was almost 14 years old. He was still 13. He would have turned 14 on December 25th of 2024. So that means he was born December 25th of 2010. So yeah, so I actually got him in 2011. So Amos was 1.5 years old when I got him, and he was born in 2010, which means I got him in 2011. That's when I got him. What year? Next question. What was it like to do your first presentation together? So I'm guessing you meant together. Oh, with Amos. Yeah, with Amos. That was awesome. I thought you were asking about Mr. Incredible. That was awesome too. But Amos actually, it was good. It was a little different because I had never done one. I had done a bunch of presentations on my own, but never one with Amos. So when I did the one with Amos, it was really cool. But I was also a little nervous because I didn't know how he would do, and I didn't know if he would do the things I needed him to do when he did them. And he did. He did awesome. He knew all of his tricks so perfectly because he had been trained for so long that it was great. And all the kids loved him. He came out and they all smiled and laughed and clapped. And then after, we were done presenting, I would let him wander through the kids and they would all pet him. So they loved him and Amos loved the kids. How did you two meet? I don't know if that is about Amos or if that is about Mr. Incredible. If it's about Mr. Incredible, we met because of the sport of wrestling. We both wrestled in school, so high school and middle school, but we didn't know each other at that point. because we were from different schools, and Mr. Incredible's older than me. I told you that I am 43. Well, Mr. Incredible just actually had his birthday. He just turned 51. So he's a little older than me, so I did not wrestle with him at that point, and I didn't know who he was. But then after I got hurt, I got inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame. It was a really big honor. But it also brought me back into speaking to wrestlers. Like, I would go to wrestling teams at schools and talk to them. And Mr. Incredible, actually, Tom, I can't call him Mr. Incredible anymore because it hurts my brain. His name is Tom. So Tom was actually at an event that I was speaking at, and he saw me, and he wanted me to be a part of Sweethearts and Heroes, who had just started. So Sweethearts and Heroes was very small at this time. And then I joined in, and we got big very, very fast, and it was awesome. So that is how we met, and that was because of wrestling. Wrestling brought us together. Next question. Stage fright. I still get nervous. I do. I've been doing this for a long, long time. And I still get nervous. Not like I used to. I used to get very nervous. Almost so nervous that I would try to make up reasons not to go and do it. Yeah, that's how nervous I was. And actually, even before I was with Sweethearts and Heroes, and when I was in like school and I had to stand in front of people and talk, I would avoid those things because I was so afraid of, what people might think of me. That's silly. Guess what? People are going to say silly things sometimes about you, and guess what? It doesn't matter, because if you know who you are and you believe in yourself, then it doesn't really matter what other people say about you. I always, today I get stage fright, but it's just because I don't want to screw up, and I want everybody that listens to me to get a really awesome message from me. And I get nervous about that sometimes. I'm like, I hope I really say the right thing so that they can get the best message possible. But nothing like I used to get nervous, and stage fright is good. I believe it's a good thing. I think when I get to a point where I'm not nervous, which I don't think will ever happen, I don't know. I don't think I'll be doing my job anymore because it won't mean the same. So I think being nervous is okay. I mean, I used to get nervous during football games and during wrestling matches, and I still get nervous when I do my speaking. So I think it's a-okay to have some stage fright. Rick, did you ever wrestle? Yes, I did wrestle. I loved to wrestle. I loved to play football, and I kind of love to wrestle. Wrestling is very hard. It's like the hardest sport out there in my mind. I know other people will disagree with me, and because they have a sport that maybe they believe is really hard. For me, wrestling was the hardest sport, and it was a really long season. So, but I did it all the time. I actually had wrestling mats in my house. Yeah, I know. So we used to have wrestling practice after wrestling practice at home, and then eventually we moved them out of the house because my mom did not like that so much. Then we put them in our garage. So we had actually wrestling practice in our garage at our house, and it was super hot in there because we'd have a heater in the winter, and it was so hot. But I wrestled a lot. And I started wrestling when I was a little kid. Then I took some time off because I didn't love it, and then I started wrestling again when I got into probably 6th grade, and then I wrestled until I graduated high school, and then not long after I joined the Army. Can you come back? I sure hope I can come back. I would love to see you all again at Chamberlin Elementary School. I had such a great day with you all, and I would love to come back. Can we be pen pals? Of course we can. We can be pen pals through email, and I can continue to do these awesome videos. I love making videos. Or you can send me letters, and you could give your letters to your teacher, and your teacher will actually send me all the letters, and then I can write you back. So I think that would be awesome. Listen, those were great questions. I loved answering the questions at the school with you, and I know we didn't get time to finish all of them, so I'm so glad you got to send me these questions as well. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I hope you all have a great rest of your school year. And again, I really hope I get to come back to Chamberlin Elementary School. It was a great day. Take care, everybody.